So the opening tip controlled by Valencia basket. Yep. Bounce pass to Stordkin, he's used his dribble. Extra pass down to the corner, Brissett three-pointer, and he connects from downtown. Beautiful half-court offense produced by Maccabi Playtika Tel Aviv. Foul on a three-point shooter. So Jimmy Clark rotates it to Stordkin. Stordkin. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, finding Jimmy Clark cutting back door. Lonnie Walker reached out to his right, reeled it in, and Lonnie Walker, now 500 points in his EuroLeague career in a single bucket, required 3 points entering the game. Delarea rotates it, and a three-pointer strung confidently. Mari Moore shooting at 37% from downtown. He gives his team their first lead of the game. They're up by 2. Stolen. Delarea hangs it up. Oh, what a catch and cram from Cameron Taylor. At 38% from downtown. 5 points rattled off in a flash as Stordkin slapped against the glass. But on cleanup duty is Brissett. Sidestep, short corner Jays, an air ball. Mari Moore with the rebound, and he's pushing aggressively down court. What a bounce pass feed, and instant offense off the bench. Costello checked into the game and was hooked up immediately on the break by Mari Moore. Nice reverse layup finish to move to 1. The pick, he hadn't yet rolled into the open space where Black put the ball. Creating space with for the mid-range J. Black, long range 2, off right, Darius Thompson, quick outlet. Branco holding off defenders, slapped away by Stordkin, but on cleanup duty is Matthew Costello. So Badio, on-board defense against Tamir Black. Iffy Lundberg working the jab step. Braxton Key down in his defensive stance, created room off the pick. Cutting to the bucket, Costello, the pump fake sent Santos sailing towards the baseline. TJ Leaf and Iffy Lundberg, little two-man game. Corner feed, and a three-pointer strung confidently by William Raymond. Catching on the curl is Iffy Lundberg. Out to the perimeter, Santos doesn't look at it but looks to back down Key. Initiates some contact with the chest and hits the mid-range J from just above the dot. Three-man weave at the top of the key. John DeBartolomeo, three-pointer off right, batted out, reeled in by TJ Leaf. They dump it down. Oh my goodness, dream shake, footwork, step through and the reverse. So Marcio Santos doing damage down low, and none prettier than that move. And another 5-0 run saw them go up by 8, their largest lead of the game, as the pull-up three-pointer is off the front tie and terrific rebound secured by Cameron Taylor. So recycled 14. Jaime Pradilla going to work in the low post, turns baseline himself, double clutch, count the bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line looking to add one more. Terrific footwork down low from Jaime Pradilla. It's a one-possession affair. Santos gives it back to Lundberg, pump fake, step through bucket. Iffy Lundberg moves to 5 points in the game. Glass, it's too strong. He's asking for a foul. Rebound, Jaime Pradilla. He kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer strung sweetly by Cameron Taylor, who's into 8 points in the game. Remember, he was fouled on his first three-point effort and made all 3 free throws. As driving the lane for a two-fisted flush. So look at how Zachary Hankins onto the floor for his first EuroLeague outing tonight. Turnover, beautiful lead pass to find Darius Thompson. He's off to the races and finishes with John DeBartolomeo streaking beneath him. So DeBartolomeo, pull-up three-pointer is bottom. John DeBartolomeo connecting from downtown. Darius Thompson behind the back to the corner. Working the jab step is Montero. Crossover, creates room. He runs into heavy traffic and somehow manages to split the gap and finish with the reverse off one leg. Lundberg driving, double clutching and getting the shooter's roll. He'll go to the free throw line looking. Delarea has it knocked away. Ball bouncing around at ankle height, picked up by the EuroLeague debutant. Hankins hanging in the air. Have done damage on the break here. Terrific vision. Jimmy Clark III edges ever closer to 100 assists. Terrific steal from behind by Jimmy Clark III. Keeps it himself and the deflection. Terrific work. All of his own making. Watch Amari Moore here. I thought he got a piece of it, but still, the kiss off the window. Applies the brakes. John DeBartolomeo, pump fake, one dribble short of the target. What a fast break feed, my goodness. And pump faking furiously on the inside and finding the finish. Lonnie Walker at the fourth with the quickness, stops at the free throw line and feathery stroke from mid-range. Nice offload on the inside, Costello to the corner, Braxton Key, three-pointer is long. What a follow from Amari Moore taking place tonight. We're around 100 points away from the 1 millionth point being scored in the EuroLeague. Remember, 263 points were required coming into this round 17 slate of games. So Brissett. Lonnie Walker steps into the three, and it's the foundation for a 4-point play. And the form textbook for Lonnie Walker. Fouled in. Darius Thompson driving. Oh my goodness. Well, Jalen Horde was shadowing his defender, and by the time he turned around and recognized. Jan Montero for three, and he strings it. Jan Montero. Radia comes to set a screen. Now there should be a mismatch down low, but instead Montero keeps it himself. Jalen Horde rises high for another defensive rebound. Lundberg shaking off defenders with the handle and all the way to the window for the smooth finish off the glass. There were 5 seconds of difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lundberg one-on-one with Cameron Taylor. Solid screen set by Sorkin. Cut to the bucket, double clutch, and gets the underhanded scoop to fall. Montero working the jab step, crosses up Sorkin into a pincer movement. Out to the corner, Jaime Pradilla beats the shot clock horn, and much to the dismay of O'Shea Brissett. So far this season. Makes it a one-possession affair. His team trailing by 2. Sorkin one-on-one with Rivas. Double team arrives in the form of Pradilla. What footwork down low. Sorkin will go to the free throw line, looking to add another. But looking to apply, initiating the contact. There's the spin, there's the elevation, and the finish over the outstretched arm of back to Lundberg. Working on the perimeter to set picks. A wraparound feed finds Jalen Horde, who drives, gets high up above the rim. Baseline is open, Pradilla spins into it. Ball fake is a no-look feed to Costello. Pull-up three-pointer is strung sweetly. Matthew Costello. Lonnie Walker the fourth off the mark. Cameron Taylor cutting and finishing at the cup. 2 points for deficit. Lundberg. Lonnie Walker steps into a three. Perfect form, perfect outcome from a Maccabi perspective. Lonnie Walker the fourth, hitting at 50% from downtown on 3 of 6 shooting. Badio pulls up for 3. Santos challenges, but little too late. Spinning into a triple team is Moore. Three-pointer off the front tie, and what an offensive rebound. Braxton Key, power dribble, slithers his way through a gap. Three-pointer. Santos is off the mark. It falls fortuitously to TJ Leaf, who gets the stick back to fall on the inside. Floor being spread. Badio pull-up 3, drops it in the eye of William Raymond. So the floor spread once again. Maccabi in their matchup switching zone D. Everybody converging on the basketball. Deflection, John de Bartolomeo shepherded off it, but look at into the lane in a flash, and finishing with the two-fisted jackhammer slam. Ferocious athleticism. How about that from Jimmy Clark III? Planted both feet. Santos gives it back to de Bartolomeo. De Bartolomeo bounce pass to Santos, lines up a three, lets it go, rattles around the rim and gets a shooter's roll. And I don't think that was tapped in by William Raymond. Penetrating but losing the basketball is Darius Thompson, taken away by John de Bartolomeo, who stuck to him like glue and was really persistent in his efforts to get the pill. Slapped away on the inside by Cameron Taylor to deny William Raymond. Bounce pass finds a cutting TJ Leaf and uses the glass beautifully. Thompson. And again, Coach Pedro Martinez said that they were befuddled by this matchup zone. First three-pointer of the night to move to 7 points in the game, 5 points in a row to make it a two-possession affair as Jimmy Clark goes for the pretty reverse and gets it to fall. Count the basket, Jimmy Clark III feeling it here tonight. Moves to 11 points in the game. He remains perfect from the free throw line, and he's given his team their largest lead of the night. They're up by 11 as Costello completes the alley-oop. And it's 79-68. Corner three-pointer from Badio is bottomed beautifully. Santos fakes the three, swings it to de Bartolomeo. Three-pointer long and off left. Marcio Santos with the deflected rebound from O'Shea Brissett, providing the finish. Identical percentage as a 29% clip hit by Maccabi. Oh, what a cut down the lane, hanging in the air, the double clutch from Jalen Horde. See how high the line of Maccabi's defense is, looking to bust it open with the three ball. Badio can't get it to fall. The floater from just beneath the dots netted sweetly. Bounds now for Valencia basket. Denied as he sought to penetrate the paint, Branco Badio for Valencia. Remember, Valencia basket, the second. Surely somebody's got to go and relieve Horde of the basketball. Lumberg does just that. He's going to have to let it go. Blocked on the perimeter by Braxton Key. It would have been back-to-back 24-second shot clock violations. Braxton Key attacks the lane, gets off the wrong leg. And Braxton Key with a magnificent effort. Losing the basketball is O'Shea Brissett. Three-pointer fired. Rattles around the rim. It's another offensive rebound for Braxton Key. And the three-pointer buried by Cameron Taylor. So Maccabi have gone stone cold. Driving the lane, Jan Montero denied on the inside by TJ Leaf, whether he got a piece of it or not at the expense of Valencia basket here, but there is lots of time left. 4 minutes without scoring now for Maccabi Rapid Tel Aviv, and they remain in the midst of a drought. After Lonnie Walker's pull-up three-pointer clangs off the back iron. What a feed! Slapped away, but it's a goaltend, I believe. Now, what's the call here? Is it a goaltend or a foul? Without reply, it is a single-score affair. Maccabi Rapid Tel Aviv are being held scoreless. There's clear evidence that it was a goaltend. Got to get it in bounds. They do so. Now, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Terrific lead from Valencia basket. Badio working the dribble. Cameron Taylor fakes the three, down to the corner. Darius Thompson off the front iron. It's another offensive rebound for Valencia basket. A three to take us to overtime. Cameron Taylor one-on-one with TJ Leaf. Jan Montero for overtime, short. Still another opportunity. Corner three-pointer off the front iron. And Maccabi Rapid Tel Aviv dodge a bullet here on home floor to extend their winning streak to 4 straight games.